welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie-Eve Chagnon and today I'm going to be doing the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die makeup tag. I'm going to be talking about all my favorite makeup items, the ones that I would definitely go out and repurchase if they were suddenly to zap into non-existence. You know, the makeup items that I cannot live without. They must be with me at all times or I die. That's probably why it's called Ride or Die. If you are new to my channel, then please consider subscribing to see more videos in the future. I'm trying to desperately get to 100 subscribers. I was wanting to do that for my birthday, which was last week, but obviously that did not happen, which is okay. But I want to hit 100 subscribers. It is my goal. So help me do that by clicking the subscribe button that I'm gonna put here. Mary, put it here. Editing Mary, go do that, yeah? Okay, good. So if you've clicked that, that is great of you, thank you so much. And we are gonna get on with the video now. I'm getting my products. I got my little sheet of categories. The first category is primer. I don't actually have a face primer that I'm like totally in love with. I haven't found that one yet, but I do have an eye primer that I completely adore and I cannot go a day without using. It is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've got the one in anti-aging and I absolutely adore it. This stuff is the bomb diggity. It is, it honestly is. I love how it smooths the application of my eyeshadows. It makes them last so long. It makes them stay vibrant and smooth on the eyelid. I can't say enough about this. If it were to suddenly disappear from existence, it would be the first thing in my shopping cart, probably. Well, everything I'm going to show you probably be the first thing in my shopping cart. So, next category is foundation, and this one is coming from the drugstore. It is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish 25-Hour Foundation. I picked this one up on a whim, and it is honestly the best on a whim purchase that I have ever done. I love this foundation to bits. If I'm struggling to decide what foundation I'm going to be putting on in the morning, I'm going to be usually reaching for this one. It just goes on easily. It lasts all day. It's a no-fuss foundation. I don't have to worry about it budging or oxidizing or anything. It's just a no-brainer. I love it so much and it smells wonderful and it just sits on my face wonderfully. Whew, yes. Yes, it also has a pump, which is awesome. The next category is concealer, and I had a hard time deciding which concealer to go with. I've only got two, so it was a bit of a tough call, but I eventually went with the Rimmel London Wake Me Up Concealer. I love this stuff. Just like the foundation, it goes on smoothly to the skin. It's no fuss concealer. You don't need to goof around with it or apply it like super precisely or like baby it into submission. It just goes on willy-nilly. It's very easy. I like the fact that it's got like this doe foot applicator, so you don't have to make a giant mess of your fingertips. And I always make a mess of my fingertips when I'm doing my makeup, so this just creates a lot of cleanliness to go around. In the original Jaclyn Hill tag, there was no products for brows, so I'm actually going to give you guys my must-have ride or die brow products because I love my brows, I love doing my brows, and I do have some ride or die products for this part of my face. The first one is my brow liner. This is the unique Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner in the shade Medium. I love this thing so much. It is just, I love it. It's got a spoolie on one end and then the actual product on the other. It's a twistable one. Oh. Do you hear that? I don't have that much left. I have like a little nub of it left. Oh crap. I guess I'm gonna have to get some more. But this one is really easy. I love easy makeup, goof-proof makeup as I like to call it. And this is goof-proof. It's easy to fill in. The product is not so intense that if you were to actually screw up, that it won't be impossible to come back from it. So I like that. You don't need to apply a lot of pressure to actually get some product onto your brows and color them in. So that's good. Love this so much. For brow gel, it's a new favorite. It's actually so new that I hauled it in my last video. So it is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I love this so much. Prior to using this guy, I was using a Unique brow gel, and I love the Unique one because of the tiny applicator, the tiny spoolie that it came with. Well, The Gimme Brow has an even tinier applicator, which means it's even easier and more precise to get that corner and just to brush your brows to perfection. And I think the gel in this one is 1,000 times more pigmented than the Unique one, personally. So if I didn't want to fill my eyebrows, I can easily just whip this in and they'd be nice and plump and filled in and dark and just luscious. Yes, I'm calling my brows luscious. Look at that. I love that. I know with the bangs they kind of get hidden from view, but oh, now I just wrecked my bangs. Well, Christ's sake. So these two, my Ride or Die brow products, if they were to just disappear again, I'd have to have them in my position again. On to face powder. And if you know me, if you've watched any of my videos, any of my makeup tutorial videos, then you probably already know this answer or the face powder in question. It is my Urban Decay De-Slick Mattifying Powder. And just recently, I love this stuff so much that I actually broke it, okay? I knocked it off the counter and it went flying. And thankfully, the mirror didn't break and the compact and product inside of it didn't break either. So I'm counting my lucky star. I actually recently just hit pan. You can barely see it, probably. You can't probably even see it actually. But yeah, I'm hitting pan on this now, and I know for a fact that when this is done, I am going to have to go back out and get a new one because it is my favorite. It is a translucent powder and it just sucks up all the face oils like you wouldn't believe. It's wonderful at keeping your face matte all day long, even in the summertime. This is a must-have. And I remember when I broke it, I was actually, as I was picking it up, I was so worried that I had cracked all the product inside the pan. And I had it was probably like a month old at that time, and I had barely used it by then. And I knew then, as I was picking up, I was telling myself that if it's broken, I am going out tomorrow to get a new one. That's how much I like it. Next category is blush, and I am going with my Unique Mineral Pressed Blusher in the shade Sweet. This is it, as you can see. This is my go-to no-brainer blush, the blush that I go to when I can't decide what blush I want to put on in the morning. This is the one I pick up. It's a bit of a gray rose color, very natural looking, very complementary to my skin tone. I don't have to worry about it. It works with any sort of eye look that I decide to do. It works with any lip because it's such a natural looking blush. I love it to bits. Bronzer. Bronzer is the next category. And I have to go with my most loved bronzer. Everything is my most loved. I don't know why I keep repeating that, but I'm gonna have to go with the Physicians Formula's Butter Bronzer. And I think this pick is primarily because of how good it smells. It smells like summer in a pan. You know, in the dead of winter when there's like snow piled up outside and it's gray and it's dark and it's, you know, like dark at 4:30 on the dot, I'm gonna be sniffing this like crack. Don't sniff your makeup, guys, okay? But yeah, I'm gonna be sniffing this to get all those happy thoughts back into my head because winter's too long and I'm not ready. Next category is highlighters, and I haven't had much luck with highlighters. I've been trying to find one that I very much enjoy and love to bits and such, and I've just been getting a lot of letdown in this category of makeup items. But again, I hauled a new highlighter in my last video, and it's now being featured in my Ride or Die. This is the Becca Liquid Highlighter. Well, let me actually tell you the proper name. It's the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector. The shade is Moonstone, and I've been using this all week, constantly. I can't get enough of having a nice highlight on my cheekbones, and it's so easy to use. You just have to pump a little bit onto the back of your hand, use your ring finger, and then just dab it in. Just dab it in, just dab it, dab it, dab it, dab it. So yes, this is an effortless highlight. It doesn't look chunky or glittery. It doesn't have micro glitter in it. It's wonderful, it's easy to use. It complements my skin, it's great. So I know I've only had it for probably about 5 days now, but if it were suddenly to explode or set fire to itself or just, you know, jump out of my window and run away, you know, if it were to grow legs and run away, I'd chase it and if I were to not catch it, I then would go to Sephora and buy a new one. I'm being really dramatic, but I really like this product. My ride or die mascara is going to have to be the CoverGirl Plumpify Blast Pro Mascara. I have gone through 2 bottles of this stuff already. I currently have this one open and a waterproof version of the Plumpify open as well in my makeup drawer. So I love it that much that I have actually 2 bottles of it right now, waterproof and non-waterproof. So yeah, this stuff is probably going to be a staple in my makeup everything for quite a while, and I'm not a huge mascara girl. I don't like trying new mascaras, so I know that if I find something that works, I'm gonna stick with it. And this works, so I'm sticking with it. It does everything that I want it to do. Now we're going on to the lip products. So the first category of lip products is lipstick, and my pick for that is the NARS Satin Lip Pencils. I'm not quite sure if these could be considered lipsticks, but right here, right now, I am considering them lipsticks because they pretty much go on like lipsticks. They're just in crayon form. This one is the shade Rikugian, but it is a neutral pinky shade, and it just is very easy to wear for natural makeup looks and just on everyday occasion. And I love it to bits, so much. This isn't a full size of the product. This was a little deluxe sample from like the birthday package from Sephora last year, and I haven't used it all, but I know that when this is done, I'm going to be going and purchasing the full size of the product. For liquid lipstick, I'm going with the Sephora Cream Lip Stains. These guys here, I currently have 3 different shades in the collection, and I just love the formulation. I love how long they last on the lips. I find they're not like extremely drying. I haven't tried many lip stains, but out of the ones that I have tried, these ones aren't that drying. And I just love the shades so much. Especially this one. This is in Marvelous Mode, shade number 13. I'm definitely going to be looking more into the other colors they have in this collection here because I love them. I love so far what I have had in the collection, so I know that it's safe to go and peek at all the other ones in the collection. Lip gloss. I'm going to go and give that one to my sole MAC product. It is the MAC Cream Sheen Glass in Boy Bait. This is my only MAC product. My only MAC product. And it's the lip gloss. And I don't know if you can even see, but this tube here is pretty much finished. There is not much left in there. I'm trying to use up the last remnants of lip gloss in the tube before I actually make a trip into MAC. A trip into MAC for the first time and pick up a new bottle of this stuff. It's just the perfect nude shade of lip gloss for me. It's not too nudie. It's sheer enough that I can still see my natural lips from underneath, so it doesn't wash me out completely. And for a lip gloss, it stays on quite a long while, so I quite like that. I'm adding another category here for tinted lip balms because they weren't in the original tag. So for my tinted lip balm, ride or die, it's going to have to go with the Lip Bonbons from Unique. There's 5 shades of this stuff. All of them are wonderful. I love them all. Specifically, I like this one here, Chocolate Truffle. It is a wonderful tinted shade of red. Let me show it to you. It's an orangey red. I actually wore this to my graduation ceremony and it just looked so natural and it just made my lips look that much better without a lot of product on them. For eyeshadow palette, I'm not going to go with anything too fancy. My pick here is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Trio palette in Sweet as Candy. I love this little guy so much. It's great for travel. It's just easy colors. They are wonderful to blend the shadows. The colors go so lovely with my complexion again. And it's a no-brainer for me. I love makeup where I don't have to think about how to use it. And this is exactly that. There's 3 shades. Each shade has inside it embossed where it goes on the lid. So there is a brow shade, a crease shade, and a lid shade. So this is no-brainer makeup for me. And I love no-brainer makeup. Stuff that is just goof-proof and easy to use. Stuff that you can't screw up with, no matter how hard you try. And the last category is perfume, and out of all the perfumes in my collection, the one that I would definitely go out and repurchase is the Katy Perry Meow one. I love this one so much. It's an easy scent to wear every day. It's not too strong, it's not too musky, it's not too deep. It's just, it's not too neutral either. It's not like something that can just get lost in the background of the world, but it smells like vanilla. It's calming for me. I love the smell of vanilla. It calms me down quite a bit. But this scent specifically, you can wear it every day. You can wear it for a night out of dancing or dinner, what have you. It's just an easy universal scent that would just do with any situation, which is, again, I like things that can just are easy to use. You don't have to wait for a specific occasion to use them. And that is this perfume. It is a non-specific occasion perfume. And there you have it, all my ride or die makeup items, the ones that I can't live without, that I would definitely go back out and repurchase if everything were suddenly to disappear or be stolen from me, or, you know, just poof out of existence of the world into another dimension. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave in the comments stuff that you can't live without, your ride or die makeup items. I'd love to know if we've got anything similar or if they're very contrasting. And it would also introduce me to a bunch of other makeup items. So leave all that down in the comments below. I will read them all and I will comment on all your comments, of course. And again, if you are not yet subscribed and you've liked what you've seen in this video, then please, please consider subscribing to my channel. It would be wonderful of you. And as always, my name is Chagnon and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye! My ride or die is the unique mineral blah, 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 blah.